Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 10 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 14. And today's sketch is this tons of fun with tons of scrap possibilities sketch created by Sarah Davies. And I have this 5x7 picture from Memorial Day 2015 and then this 4x6 of us kind of acting cuckoo. From that same day. And even though this is only calling for one, I am going to get that on there. I have this American Crafts cursive print paper, and then this Recollections blue, and then I've got some scraps of different shades of red. I have just like a solid cardstock or two, some just different things that I pulled out of my little color coordinated drawer of scraps, hoping to get some of that used up on this layout. And then I have a random little box full of patriotic stuff, and I'm going to start with a 12 by 12 white cardstock. So I have my paper and my scraps. I have my embellishments. I am going to bring in a little mixed media, my pictures, and this sketch by Sarah. So let's see how this goes. So I did bring in some prize blue ribbon blueprint sketch Distress Oxide by Tim Holtz, and I splatter it like I like to normally do, but then I wanted it kind of to take more of a smushy context, so I took a piece of packaging and just kind of smushed it around, and then I did a light scattering of some Cherry Pie Delusion Shimmer Spray by Diane Reevely. I don't want a lot. I've said this every time I use it. Splattering red can look really, really bad if you're and I want the red, white, and blue for the patriotic business going on, but I do not want it to look like a murder scene. So I used almost all of this Recollections blue paper. I use a big piece of it in the background, and then I'm going to map my large picture with it. I really want to just use up as much of this as I can and as many of these scraps as I can and document this patriotic picture. And I felt like this was the perfect sketch for that, because you could just take a bunch of scraps, solids, patterns, whatever, and just build. And you could tuck as many as you want. I mean, you don't have to be, I know I don't have exactly the same amount as her, or maybe I do. I don't know. I didn't even count. I just kept tucking. Like I have the main piece, that long strip from top to bottom, although mine is obviously not a full strip. And then I just went from there layering to where it would be, blue, white, or white, red, blue, to where I had different things. And I don't mind that the reds aren't the same. The blues aren't the same. I'm okay with that. And because the embellishments I'm going to end up pulling in have two different shades of blue as well. And they actually have some yellow, because it's got like the yellow ribbon. And so I, like I said, don't mind at all that I have multiple shades of red going on. Well, two shades really. And then the embellishments are probably all going to be different too. So I just layer it up until I feel like I'm in a good place. I did a little bit of tearing. I tore most of the tops and bottoms. I did end up tearing, and I don't think I've done it yet. I'm going to tear the far left white paper that has that wordy bits on it. I'm going to tear that a little bit, and maybe I have already done it. But anyway, I tear that, and then I make sure that it's not going to be the same pattern on top of the same pattern. So where that blue pattern is matting the picture and it is meeting that blue pattern paper behind it, I'm going to tuck in this little blue papers here, which is literally like a 5-inch maybe piece of ombre paper from I think a Recollections ombre paper pad, and I just had a little scrap of it left. I tucked some in at the top and the bottom to where that blue is not going to be, that same blue pattern is not going to be right on top of the other blue pattern, the same blue pattern, that polka dot that I've had, that Recollections polka dot. So I don't mind if it is red on red or blue on blue, but I did not want the same two patterns necessarily touching. And so all the white print paper is, separated by that blue paper. So a lot of the mixed media is going to get covered. Not all of it. There's definitely, because I did that torn bit on the left side, you are going to see a bit more over there and still some to the right. And on her sketch, she's got that circle. I don't do that because I'm putting this picture down here instead of the little circle and the smaller embellishment. I do use some torn bits of paper that were left over from the papers that I've already used. And I'm going to map my picture on that little red heart paper, which I think is so cute. And I just tuck that in over here instead of that little circle that she has. And then I just start pulling embellishments that are going to work. They are not all from the same thing. Something is Jolie's, something is, I have no clue because it was in a weird package. Some of this is so old. The little American flag I end up tucking in up at the top. It's actually sitting over there to the right now. That is a Jolie's by You, and it is from 2002. So yeah, lots and lots of old stuff on here. So I have no clue what a lot of it is. Sandy Lion, Jolie's, it's just a lot of different things. And so I just used my Nuvo Deluxe and added on there. And I put a few of these little hearts in different places, and it pretty much is giving you a top left to bottom right diagonal with the hearts and the embellishments that is going across the page. And so I am perfectly fine with that. I do write the date down in the very bottom corner, and then I just write Memorial Day on Chatham, which is the street that my uncle used to live at. And and that is it. I really enjoy the way this turned out. It only took me 30 minutes, and a lot of that was him hawing about what I wanted to do. So sometimes I just love to use paper as my embellishments and just kind of add a little bit of this and that to finish it off. So this is the perfect way to, like I said, use up some scraps. So I hope you all will go and check out everybody who is hopping along. There is a playlist listed below for 30 days of sketches, and you can always go check out the sketches on Christy's Beautiful Life on Facebook. And I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.